It's 8-bit, you little shit. That's right, punk. Just rage and quit. I don't care, don't give a fuck. It is time for me to go level up. It's 8-bit, you little shit. That's right, punk. Just rage and quit. I don't care, don't give a fuck. It is time for me to go level up. Batman Forever for the Sega Genesis and SNES. And the SNES version is the one we're going to be talking about today. But this game is based on everyone's second favorite Batman movie, obviously. The first one is clearly Batman and Robin. Everybody loves that movie. Now this game is made by Acclaim, and obviously Acclaim are responsible for Mortal Kombat, which is interesting to point out because this entire game is basically just a reskin of Mortal Kombat. I'm not fucking kidding. So at first you think that that's a good idea. Let's make a Batman fighting game, right? But no, they make it an adventure platformer with fighting elements attached to it. And let me tell you, these combinations, it ain't really a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup chocolate peanut butter combo, if you understand what I'm saying. Now I'm gonna be honest, I played this game on ROM. I didn't play it on Super Nintendo, but I think that's probably for the best because going off of what I heard about the controls for the SNES version, I think it's better to play this on a computer because holy shit, the controls seem so fucked up in the console versions of this game, from what I can tell. Really fucked up button combinations. You have to tap the buttons just precisely. You have to do these weird moves like up is jump and down and select makes you go through the floor and shit like that. It's like, I wasn't gonna play that shit. Though I gotta say, playing it on computer with a mouse and a keyboard, it still wasn't any better when it comes to trying to get from platform to platform because it's one of those games where you have to be dead center. You have to be on point, on the mark, so that you can go from one area to the next. The way to get from floor to floor is by using your back grappling hook, which looks like it's coming straight out your dick hole, and then you come across all the enemies and you have to fight them so that way you can save a bunch of security guards, which is clearly a ripoff of Five Nights at Freddy's. I think that's what those games were about. I never played them. But here's the thing, it's like Acclaim sat back and was like, okay, Mortal Kombat, everybody loves these games. Now how about we take out the actual fluidity that comes with the gameplay and let's just make it as fucking difficult and as repetitive as possible, because this is one of those old fighting games from back in the 90s where for some reason you land a couple of hits, the character goes down, then they get back up, and it's like it takes fucking 50 hits. This is ridiculous when it comes to having to take out enemies. Enemies should not be this fucking difficult to take down, and makes it feel like the player has to land like 50 hits on them just to fucking kill one enemy. And while we're talking about the enemies, who the fuck are these enemies? I mean, it's been forever since I've seen Batman Forever, don't get me wrong, but these fucking bad guys look like something out of Dick Tracy. They don't look like they're from the movie at all. They're wearing these like bright yellow zoot suits and shit. They look like they should be going up against the Mask, not Batman. I also want to take time to appreciate the fact that this has a 2-player mode and that you also have the ability to play as Robin. Because yeah, who doesn't want to play as Robin in this game? I mean, let's be real, y'all. Wouldn't you want to play as Batman? And not just Batman, Val Kilmer Batman. The best behind George Clooney and Ben Affleck. Now I just gotta say, as someone who hasn't played a whole lot of Batman games aside from the classic Arkham Asylum, because you know IGN just talks about how great that game is, I gotta say, y'all, this is easily one of the weakest Batman games I've ever played. The controls suck. As a fighting game, it sucks. The graphics may be impressive for the 90s, but, you know, the backgrounds and shit, they feel like they're constantly getting in the way and you feel like you can't see what the fuck you're doing, which really hinders the gameplay again. It feels like they should have just made a straightforward fighting game and not tried having a story in here, man. Just make Mortal Kombat Batman Edition or some shit. Don't do this kind of bullshit. Acclaim. Come on now.
It's me, Batman!